Have you ever felt constantly tired, even after sleeping? Like your mood crashes for no reason? Like you're just not you anymore? You're not crazy. You're not weak. But your body might be missing the one vitamin that controls over 2,000 genes. And here's the truth. Most blood tests won't catch it. Most doctors won't tell you this. Today, I'll reveal 12 disturbing warning signs of vitamin D deficiency that most people, and even professionals, completely overlook. But more importantly, there's one hidden mechanism inside your body that quietly drains calcium from your bones, even if your lab tests look normal. That's the reason why millions are breaking down silently. I'll explain this life-changing secret at the end of this video. So stay with me, because as we go through these symptoms, they'll all start connecting. And when I reveal the final piece, you'll never look at your health the same way again. Let's get into it. Symptom 1. Sudden head sweating. If your forehead sweats even when you're cool, your body's waving a red flag. You're not running, you're not hot, but your scalp, your forehead, are damp, maybe even soaked. This is one of the earliest and most overlooked signs of a serious vitamin D imbalance. Your head has a unique concentration of sweat glands, controlled by your autonomic nervous system. When your vitamin D drops too low, your brain, specifically the hypothalamus, starts misfiring, and that shows up as sweat, especially in babies. This is a classic sign. But in adults, it's ignored until more serious symptoms show up. And yes, this is one of the first signs in the chain reaction that leads to bone mineral loss, which I'll explain at the end. Symptom 2. Night sweats and damp pillow. You went to bed fine, but in the morning, your pillow is moist, your neck feels damp, and you have no idea why. This happens when your immune system is in overdrive. And vitamin D is your immune system's brake pedal. When it's missing, that system overheats, even without infection. Result: night sweats, even in a cold room. But here's the part no one tells you. This is also tied to your body's emergency response to internal stress and bone inflammation. Yes, this connects directly to the bone-stealing mechanism I'll reveal at the end. Symptom 3. Mood roller coaster. You feel okay, then irritable, then anxious, then maybe even depressed. It happens fast, it feels random, but it's not. Your mood is regulated by neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. And guess what helps produce and balance them? Vitamin D. Low D levels directly affect your adrenal system and HPA axis, the brain-to-stress response circuit, which means emotional instability isn't a character flaw. It's a biological signal, and when these mood swings are left unchecked, they lead to higher cortisol, more inflammation, and yes, again, bone loss without warning. Stick with me, because these emotional symptoms are just the surface. What's underneath is far more dangerous, and we're getting closer to that final reveal. Symptom 4. Loss of motivation. You wake up, stare at your to-do list, and feel absolutely nothing. No drive, no urgency, no spark. You're not lazy. Your brain is missing fuel. There's a region in your brain called the nucleus accumbens. It's your internal engine for reward, effort, and motivation, and it runs on dopamine. But without enough vitamin D, that engine stalls. Your brain literally stops wanting to do things. Not because you're weak, but because your system's chemistry is unbalanced. This symptom is subtle, but critical, because when motivation drops, everything else crumbles. Health, routines, even relationships. And yes, this lack of dopamine activity also plays into the deeper calcium leaching process we'll uncover at the end. Symptom 5. Sudden panic attacks. Your heart races, you can't breathe, your chest tightens, and the worst part, it comes out of nowhere. That's not just anxiety, that's a malfunction in your brain's fear center. The amygdala, your emotional alarm system, becomes hypersensitive when vitamin D is low. That means normal stress becomes overwhelming. Minor worries spiral into panic. You might think you need meds, but sometimes your brain just needs a nutrient. It's been missing for months, maybe years. And again, this misfire in brain chemistry links directly to the same hidden pattern that weakens bones under the radar. We're almost there. Don't miss it. Symptom 6. Deep aching in hips, pelvis, or thighs. It's not muscle soreness. It's not sharp pain. It's a deep, hollow ache inside your hips, pelvis, or upper legs. This is one of the strongest signs that your bones are in trouble. The soft tissue inside your bones, called the matrix, starts to weaken when you're low on vitamin D. The medical term is osteomalacia, bone softening. And here's the scary part. You can feel this pain for months, even years, without any visible bone damage on an X-ray. But inside, you're already losing density. This is where the secret bone draining process begins. And it's happening to more people than anyone realizes. Just a little longer, and I'll walk you through exactly how it works and how to stop it. Symptom 7. Muscle weakness in legs and shoulders. You try to stand up and feel shaky. Climbing stairs takes more effort than it used to. Even lifting something light feels heavier than normal. That's not just aging or lack of exercise. That's a muscular system low on calcium because it's low on vitamin D. Here's how it works. Vitamin D allows your muscles to absorb calcium. Without it, your muscles can't contract with full strength. And over time, your body starts to favor survival over power, weakening your extremities first. Your legs and shoulders, the large muscle groups, are usually hit first. If you're feeling weaker than normal and you don't know why, this could be your answer. And yes, it connects again to the same hidden mechanism, because the muscle calcium imbalance often begins before the bones start to break down. Symptom 8. Joint stiffness, especially in fingers and knees. You wake up and your fingers won't bend. Your knees feel tight when you try to walk. Stretching helps, but only a little. This is not just inflammation. This is your cartilage losing its structural support, because vitamin D also plays a role in maintaining collagen and connective tissue. When levels drop, cartilage becomes more brittle, joints become less lubricated, and stiffness becomes your new normal. But it's not just getting older. It's your body warning you that bone-related breakdown is beginning at the microscopic level. And yes, this low-grade stiffness is a precursor to the calcium leaching process we're about to expose. We're getting close. Symptom 9. Crippling fatigue. That sleep doesn't fix you. Sleep 8 hours, maybe 9, but you wake up tired, foggy, and drained, like your body didn't recharge at all. This isn't burnout. This is a mitochondrial slowdown. Your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories in your cells, require vitamin D to function. Without enough of it, your energy output drops, no matter how much you rest. And here's the deeper issue. Fatigue like this makes it harder to move. Exercise. Go outside, which further lowers your vitamin D. It's a vicious cycle. But more than that, it's one of the final stages before your body starts pulling calcium from your bones just to maintain basic balance. That hidden mechanism? You'll understand it in just a few more minutes. Symptom 10. Mental sluggishness and slow thinking. You find it harder to focus. Words don't come as quickly. Decisions feel heavier, like your brain is wading through fog. This isn't just being tired or too busy. It's your brain running low on power, because vitamin D plays a critical role in neural communication. Your neurons literally need vitamin D to transmit signals efficiently. Without it, thoughts slow down, focus scatters, memory weakens. This mental fog is often misdiagnosed as stress, early aging, or even ADHD. But for many people, it's just a deficiency, waiting to be corrected. And here's where it ties in. That slow neural signaling also affects how your brain manages pain, emotion, and, yes, bone metabolism. We are one step away from the full picture. Keep watching. Symptom 11. Constant hunger and no fullness. After eating, you eat a full plate of food, but still feel empty. You snack more, crave more, but never feel satisfied. This isn't just willpower or bad habits. It's your hormones being out of sync. Vitamin D helps regulate both leptin, the hormone that says, "I'm full," and insulin, the hormone that lets nutrients into your cells. When you're deficient, your body doesn't feel nourished, no matter how much you eat, so you keep eating, chasing a signal that never comes. This is one of the sneakiest ways vitamin D deficiency contributes to weight gain, fatigue, and metabolic breakdown. And, yes, it directly connects to the final mechanism I'm about to show you. Symptom 12. Lower stress tolerance after loss or trauma. You lose someone, lose a job, go through heartbreak, and suddenly, your world collapses harder than it should have. Yes, grief is real. Stress is real. But when vitamin D is low, your resilience takes a major hit. Your body can't regulate cortisol properly. Your brain can't process emotional trauma with the same strength. You're more likely to develop long-term emotional fatigue, even physical illness. And now, we've come full circle, because this is where your body begins to fall apart under pressure. And it leads us directly into the secret I promised from the beginning. Everything we've talked about leads to this. When your body doesn't have enough vitamin D, and your calcium levels start to drop, your body goes into survival mode. It doesn't sound an alarm. It doesn't cause sharp pain. It doesn't show up on a basic blood test. Instead, it begins quietly pulling calcium from your bones to keep your blood stable, because calcium is essential for your heartbeat, nerve signals, and muscle contractions. This silent process is called subclinical osteomalacia. Your bones get weaker, softer, and more hollow before osteoporosis, before fractures, before any scan would even catch it. And here's the most shocking part. You can have normal vitamin D levels on a blood test, because most tests measure inactive D, not the active form inside your cells, so you think you're safe, while your bones are being slowly drained. That's why all these bizarre symptoms, sweating, mood swings, weakness, hunger, stiffness, they're not random, they're connected, they're warnings. Your body whispers before it screams. Now you know how to listen. If even a few of these signs felt familiar, don't wait. Start with 5,000 past and 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. Always pair it with vitamin K2 and magnesium to ensure safe absorption. And if you want a simple checklist to track your symptoms, check the link below. Take control now, because once your bones start breaking down, it's already late. But today, you're early.